a video?
Video.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Welcome to Downtown Krabby. Flash photography will be prohibited. Please enjoy the show. It's around 1900. A hotel expector is due to expect Downtown Krabby. A hotel designed for young American travelers to feel at home in London. Their arrival is causing something of panic, but fortunately, she is found dead before she can begin her work. Do you have all your forks? Do you have all your forks?
I need a fork.
I don't have a fork.
Wait, I don't have one either.
I have a pen.
Maisie girl, how many times have I told you not to mix up the salt of sorrel with the regular salt? You don't want to be poisoning the guests.
Sorry, Miss Merrill.
Don't worry, folks. I discovered the problem before they seasoned your food.
Maisie, you could have us all killed on fire.
Exactly. What are you doing up here anyhow? You know a scullery maid should never be seen in the dining room. I should have to come up here to get you. A cook shouldn't be seen either. The guests don't want to see me. It simply isn't done that way. What are you doing in here anyhow?
Oh, Miss Merrill, I'm so sorry, but after setting the tables today, I just found this one leftover fork in the kitchen, and I thought maybe someone didn't have all their forks. So I ran up here as fast as I could to make sure everyone had their fork. Do you all have your fork?
Great. Maisie, if I lose my job as head cook, I will never forgive you.
Yeah, me too. I cannot risk getting fired. Sorry, both of you. I'm truly sorry.
Okay, both of you, into the kitchen.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How very kind of you to visit on the night before the grand opening of Downtown Krabby. I'm Murphy, proprietor of this hotel. Please allow me to introduce my aunt.
Nephew, I do believe you selected the entirely wrong name for this abnormal place, Murphy. Have you seen the hullabaloo created by the scullery maid and the cook?
I'm sorry, Auntie, but Downtown Krabby is a venerable old building. Its name is rooted in local history. You see, back in the 1700s when this building was erected, the owner was a retired fisherman who used his nets to go crabbing in the North Seas. When he moved to London, he became upset when he discovered that there are no crabs in the river Thames. He became so grumpy about it and hopeless that he spent all of his savings on a home in the middle of London, that everyone near and far started calling him Downtown Krabby.
Well, that certainly is quite a story. I may be all for tradition, but even I have been known to go too far sometimes. Downtown Krabby indeed. I never imagined such a nephew of mine to be such a dunderhead.
Dunderhead? Me? It's downtown. It's a hotel. We have a gymnasium and a restaurant. And it's USA friendly. What I want to do is establish a welcoming place in London where American travelers can feel right at home.
Perhaps I should reconsider my hesitation. After all, anything that keeps loud Americans out of sound, sight, and mind can't be all bad.
Loud Americans? At least that's better than ugly Americans.
Down, boy, don't be a synth. You may be attractive, but your behavior is certainly ugly. Now, let's get on with this evening.
We're just waiting for the arrival of Teresa Grit, the hotel inspector. Once she approves everything, we can officially open Downtown Krabby for business.
Yeah, she was rather late. Whatever could be keeping her?
Perhaps you would help out, Auntie. Grim was supposed to inspect the Royal Horse Guards Hotel right before she came. Would you ring up the hotel and see if she left there yet?
I don't ring up anything, young man. Must ask you that telephone thing. How vulgar.
I am a man of modern times, I will take that as a compliment.
Compliment? I must have said it wrong.
Fine, I'll call the hotel myself. Hello, this is Murphy Crawley from the Downtown Krabby Hotel. I'm calling on behalf of Teresa Grint. She is supposed to inspect my hotel after yours. I'm checking to see if she has left yet.
Oh, Miss Grint? Let me check. Give me one moment, sir.
Of course.
She left an hour and a half ago.
Whoa, really? I was almost certain she was coming here next.
Maybe she's just walking really slow.
Well, okay. Thank you, miss.
My pleasure. Goodbye.
That scullery maid seems to be hissing at you like a cat. Whatever could that mean?
Either she's hacking up a hairball or she wants to get my attention.
Let's hope it's the latter.
Mr. Murphy, she's dead. She's dead.
Who's dead, Maisie?
The hotel inspector, Miss Grant, she's dead.
Whoa.
Thanks. I needed that.
What?
Anytime, young lady. Now, what seems to be the problem?
I told you, Miss Grant, she's dead.
A total stranger? Dead in our hotel? How imperative. And I thought she came from a good family.
No disrespect, my lady, but it's true. Hotel Inspector Teresa Grant is as dead as a doornail. Food for the worms. She gave up the ghost, hopped a twig, kicked a bucket right in the alley out back.
And it looks suspicious. She's come to a sticky end.
What makes you say that?
Well, she did die in the trash bin. That's sort of sticky, isn't it?
Indeed.
Mr. Murphy, sir, would you like me to call for the Bobby?
The Bobby. Who or what is the Bobby?
The policeman.
Lord love us, no dear. I do not want any person to dress with such intimate familiarity as the Bobby inside this building. Come along now, we must sort this out immediately.
Inspector's dead.
Who?
I don't think so. He was making the phone call.
Well, that was a bit of excitement. I'm all aflutter. Murphy seems to be enjoying the company of that maid. She should know her place in the world. I wonder if she considers herself a social climber? What about that cook? Leaving the kitchen in the midst of such an important evening? And to top it all off, Murphy finished looking at the murder scene, and he moved the dead body into the cooler. Sorry, folks. It's nowhere near your food. At least, I think not.
Grant is dead, all right. It's a good thing I was a law officer when I lived back in the United States.
Where was that again, dear?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh no.
Oh yes, I do recall visiting there on my first trip across the pond. Surprisingly charming. Do you think we're in any danger?
Not as long as Meryl keeps this sorrel out of the food.
What do we know?
First, we have to figure out who was out of the room at the time Grant was killed. So that doesn't include any of the audience members because none of you have access to the back rooms. So that leaves you, me, Maisie, and Meryl.
I'll go fetch the Earls.
This all seems very strange. Maisie seems too skittish and shy to be a killer, but she is the one who found the body. And Meryl, well, she can be pretty tough. But I know a few things about her. She really needs this job. Aunt Roberta is too much of a lady. That basically leaves me. Does anyone think I killed the hotel inspector?
Yes.
If you want to help out, you each have an accusation form at your seats. You might want to start taking notes on the back of the paper.
And pencils in your cup
trust you ladies have calmed your nerves.
Aye, sir. Macy was at her wit's end, so I gave her a spot of, if you know what I mean.
T, that calmed her down.
Yes, ma'am. Tea.
I could use some tea myself.
Me too.
Later, Auntie. Let's get this part straightened out. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, I'm about to launch the grand opening of Downtown Krabby, a specialty hotel catering specifically to the American tourist crowd. The hotel inspector, Teresa Grint, was supposed to come here and inspect the building tonight, but she was found dead in the alley behind the building.
Mr. Murphy, you were out in the alley for a long time looking around. Did you find anything?
I did come across several clues. When I turned the body over to check and see if he was breathing, I discovered this. It was sticking out of her mouth.
Bloody disgusting.
We'll get to that in a moment. First, we need to know once and for all who was in the alley with the hotel inspector and why Meryl.
Yes, sir.
Meryl, you said, and I quote, Hotel Inspector Teresa Grant was dead at his doornail. What would you do in the alley?
Well, I was in the alley because that's the only way you can get to the root cellar, remember? The city wouldn't let you put a trap door in the floor, so we had to use the door out back.
Hanging in the trash bin? Wait, no. And that was when you saw the hotel inspector?
Yes, sir.
Hanging in the trash bin?
Sir, she was writing in her little book.
What?
She was alive?
Yes, sir. I said hello and asked if she was hungry. She said yes, so I brought her a plate of food. Hello.
Hi.
Here's some food.
Thank you.
Was it a finger food?
No, sir. I felt that would be inappropriate. I brought her a nice hot plate of shepherd's pie. And yes, I brought her a fork. But not that fork.
But all the forks look alike. How could you possibly know which fork it was?
I know because we put all the forks out on the tables. Right, Maisie? The only forks that we had left were small dessert forks. Besides, I would never kill the inspector. You don't know this, Mr. Murphy, but I'm a woman of property. Yes, me, a simple kitchen cook.
Dear me.
Yes, I'm the lady of Pedmore Manor and Stone Stourbridge, and my husband passed away 2 years ago, and I must work in order to pay the taxes and keep my property.
I see. Does anyone have any questions for the cook?
What food did you give her?
I gave her shepherd's pie.
And what is in the shepherd's pie?
Egg, spinach, stuff like
Some
that.
carrots,
Please don't
some
answer
peas.
for the cook.
Oh, sorry.
We made it a
Oh.
fresh dough. I'm very good.
Any other questions?
Did
Salt,
did you make the pie yourself?
I made some of it, but my maid Maisie helped season it.
Oh.
Amazing. I would like to know
We're
what,
doing specific questions for
Oh.
Meryl at the moment. Yes, thank you.
Maisie's time for questions will come later.
Do we have any other questions for Meryl?
Was there
Meryl-
a chance that there was any toxins in the shepherd pie?
I can't be sure, but I made the thing myself, and I would never intoxicate.
Meryl, what type of ingredients were in your shepherd's pie?
Oh, just the freshest, very organic. You know, I bought them at this farmer's market down the street, actually. Yeah, it was just fresh peas, fresh carrots, very fresh.
And how long did it take you to make that shepherd's pie?
Well, I made a few for the dinner tonight. I made like 7 or 8, so it took me about the whole day. But I also made dessert and stuff today, so.
So our shepherd's pie are from the same batch?
right,
Yeah.
I was the same, so I
Okay.
didn't order shepherd's pie tonight.
Yes, one more question.
What exactly did you say beyond just "Are you hungry?" to this individual you found in the trash can?
That's dead.
I knew this was Teresa Grant. Because Mr. Murphy had warned me earlier, she's coming. So I was like, hi, you must be Teresa Grant. We had a little conversation, she introduced herself. And I just asked her if she's hungry, because I know the quickest way to a person's heart is through their stomach.
And she was in the trash can at this time?
No, she was looking around at the trash can. Inspecting.
So she was not inside the trash can where she was found later?
No, she was standing outside of it, writing in her book, probably taking notes or something.
Nicole, what was your question?
What was she writing?
I'm not sure. I'm thinking it's probably like a review, because she's like inspecting our hotel, just like notes or something that says that we can continue to be in business or so.
Is it true that this is not the first time you have seen Teresa Grant?
I've heard of her.
Oh, there's a lot of stumbling here. There's a lot of stumbling, people. Okay, dude, it was the cook.
That will be all for the moment. Now, Maisie, I have a few questions for you. I don't know nothing about the hotel inspector.
Easy girl, just answer the questions and don't tell any lies.
Oh, very well. No lie. I knew about her from before. 20 years ago, my mother was a scullery maid at another hotel. Miss Grant was a brand new hotel inspector at the time, and she refused to let the owner install indoor plumbing or gas lines into the scullery or kitchen. She was a very mean woman.
No indoor plumbing or gas lines.
When Miss Merrill
That's a
came
motor.
over earlier this evening, she scolded you about the salt of sorrel. Would you explain why that was so dangerous?
Oh, sir, I am so ashamed. Salt of sorrel is for cleaning grass pots, but it looked a lot like a chopped up egg. I didn't mix it up in the food here, but I'm afraid I did put some in the shepherd's pie that Miss Merrill gave to the inspector.
Oh.
Also, I heard her tell Miss Merrill that she had a perforated ulcer and that it was hurting her. I think I have a perforated ulcer. It hurts a lot.
Let me help you.
So I brought her a glass of water. I put just a bit of salt of sorrel in the glass because in small amounts it's supposed to be good for digestion.
And about how many small amounts did you give her before she died?
A lot, I suppose, but not enough to kill her.
Remind me to find you a job that keeps you away far from the kitchen. Does anyone want to ask Maisie any questions?
Who's your mom?
Hmm?
Who's your mom?
Another scullery maid.
So it's not
Not relevant.
Meryl Patmore?
No.
Hmm.
She died.
Why do you hate Teresa Grant?
Because she killed my mother.
Oh, so you have a motive.
She's the reason she killed her mother, because of the indoor plumbing. Yeah, unsafe.
Yes?
Did you poison her with that salt stuff before or after she had the shepherd's pie?
What do you mean?
Like, she gave her the water with the shepherd. Like, I gave her the shepherd's pie and she brought the water in. But there was also salt of sorrel in the pie, but it wasn't enough to kill her.
So she had salt of sorrel in the pie and in the glass of water?
Yes, but only in small amounts because it's supposed to be good for digestion.
Do you know how much is good for digestion and how much is
Yes, I do.
toxic? How do you know? Because you were going to poison us all when we were mixing it up.
Well, I mean, even I know. It's on the side of the box, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you mixed it up earlier.
Before you
No,
knew
well,
that
it
it was
was
salt of
suspicious.
sorrel.
It looks like chopped eggs, so, and she's not really good at the kitchen stuff, so. I
So Meryl, you actually did the mixing? How do you, what's going on here?
oh, well, no, I made the pie, but she
Usually
seasoned
I
it. I let her
season it, and usually I like to check if it's salt of sorrel or salt. But I think I mixed it it up that time, and I put the salt of sorrel and the salt and the salt and salt of sorrel. Yes.
Maisie, I would like to know, did you mix it up on purpose? Because you do.
No. Yes. Yes.
Did you two work at another hotel together?
No.
I met her when I got this job.
So you did not work at the same hotel as her?
No.
Maisie, describe the feelings that you had when you handed a glass of water to the woman that killed your mother.
Well, she's probably trying to please her, you know. So
I'm
we
trying
can
to
get rid-
please her so that but I don't want her to remember me and like kill me like my mother.
Oh.
So
What?
I was trying to be really nice towards her.
Why did she kill your mom again?
Well, it's because like my mom, they said no indoor plumbing or gas lines in the scullery and kitchen.
And she put those. Oh, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you knew Teresa Grant was dead? Did you feel satisfied? Or did you feel sad?
Did you smile?
Or worried about your job? How did you feel?
I kind of felt like, I don't know, I kind of felt worried about the hotel, and if the hotel inspector was dead, then she might have failed the hotel if one of us killed her. Okay, Maisie, on to Roberta. You're next.
Let us rush through this vulgarity. I was in the alley because I did not want Grint to see me. Unfortunately, she was already there. See, I knew Grint's father. In 1857, I was in India at the Siege of Lucknow. Her father was an artist. I was posing for him, and when a rebel soldier burst into the room, I shot the man. There, now you know.
I still don't understand. Why did you want to avoid seeing Grant?
Very well. It is because Grint reminds me of her father, who was my lover.
Oh my God.
I do not want any of these memories to come flooding back. Are you happy now?
No, Auntie. Do we have any questions for Lady Crawley?
Wait, who did you shoot?
I saw a Reginald soldier who burst in the room while I was with
Grint's father.
My father.
Wait, why did you shoot the other guy?
Did Grint
because he
know?
burst in the room.
The person in the room?
Did Grint know that you were having a relationship with her father?
I'm not sure if I don't know how born at that time, but I'm not sure if she ever knew.
When was the last time you saw the father?
Oh, I left him. He was a bad man.
Are you Teresa Grint's mother?
No.
When in the relationship of her eating the shepherd's pie and the poisoned water, did you see her? Was it before, during, or after?
Oh, it was before. I was trying to avoid seeing her before she came, but she was already
And what
there.
did you talk about?
Speak louder.
Well, I just kind of was in there. Well, I went outside because I was trying to avoid seeing her, right? Because as soon as I saw her, I tried to leave, and I created a false identity.
So what did you tell her exactly?
I just told her that I was, at the hotel, seeing how things were.
And did you get a look at her diary that she was writing in as she was
Fortunately, I
dying?
did not. I was trying to make sure that Murphy was able to pass the hotel. I actually do care about him, even though I called him a dunderhead.
He's her nephew.
Did you ever feel any remorse for killing a man just to cover your tracks?
No.
You didn't?
And I never did that either.
I thought you said you killed someone.
Oh yeah, the Siege of Lucknow.
You've totally forgotten about that.
So killing is part of your history.
Well, yes,
And
only
you're
once.
okay with it.
Only once.
It hasn't
I
kept you up at night.
don't want to.
Were you ever prosecuted for murder?
Never.
Not that time. So you feel like you can get away with it.
No, I don't feel like
But
it
you
was
did.
Merle. I didn't do it, guys. It wasn't me.
Well, I didn't do it.
I didn't do it either.
Okay.
It was suicide.
Yeah, that's all.
I don't think she did.
Mila's like, Mila's dead, dude.
I know, but I mean, she talks.
I know she does every now and then.
Yeah, true. Okay, who's next?
Thank you, Auntie Roberta. Well, I suppose I must be next. Not to be scandalous,
Mom,
but
I'm up here.
earlier I went out to the alley to smoke a cigar and drink.
Whoa.
whiskey.
Whoa, David.
Whoa, Chaitin.
Calm
I
down.
was out the alley inspecting the trash can, so I lied to you all. I knew she was already there.
What?
You knew she was there?
So you lied.
Why would you lie?
Wow, nice trash. Sir, why would you do such a thing? Dear Maisie, I knew you were very nervous about the whole hotel inspection, and I didn't want to go upset you by telling you she was already there. Did I do the wrong thing?
Yes.
No.
Does anyone have any questions for Murphy?
Was Teresa Grint in the trash can when you saw her?
No.
No.
She was outside looking in.
Was she? already
So she
eating
was alive?
shepherd's pie?
Yes.
Oh.
Was she eating shepherd's pie yet?
No.
Did she have any food with her or water?
No.
Nothing.
When you pulled the fork out of her mouth, was there blood on it?
No.
Wait,
Was there food on it?
Yes.
wait a second. You saw her and she didn't have food.
No. Remember he
Remember
lied
he
to us.
left to go bring the body back out? So he put it in the cooler. Remember I told you about that?
He lied.
No, tell us again.
Yeah.
He put the body in the cooler, but not near the food.
Not any what?
He took the body and put it in the cooler, but he didn't put it anywhere near the food.
But I thought there was a fork in her mouth.
Yeah.
Who took the fork out of her mouth?
Jason, or Murphy.
But it was not the fork that she was served with
Yeah.
for her shepherd's pie. It's a different fork.
So
Yeah.
you saw her early on and she was looking at the garbage and she did not have food. And then you came back inside
Yes.
and then you went back outside.
Yes.
Why did you go back outside? Because they said she was dead?
Yes.
What was your conversation with her in the first place?
I didn't have a conversation.
You just saw, hold on. As a hotel owner, you walked out into the back. You saw somebody rummaging through the trash. You're like, oh, that's cool. No big deal.
No, he like knew her.
He just said he didn't know her.
Garbage?
Yeah.
Why would a hotel guest be rummaging through the garbage?
No,
That's
through
trash.
You're just looking at like the trash can and all there. No, rummaging through, just like inspecting it, making sure that it was clean and safe.
Have
Okay.
you ever seen Teresa Grint before today?
Yes, I have.
When?
Well, Auntie Roberta and I started we had a hotel before this one, but it went out of business. And Teresa Grant, she inspected our
That
Did it-
hotel.
Oh.
We did not own that hotel. We were only there for a very short
But
time.
they didn't have a motive.
Now, why would are you trying to take Teresa Grint down because she shut down your old hotel?
No, she did shut it down.
They ran out of money. Ran into financial issues is kind of unfortunate. Anyways, we're gonna take a
Wait,
short
why
break.
did you call the other hotel to find out where Teresa Grint was?
Because I didn't want to stress out Maisie, because she was very nervous about the hotel.
Why would Maisie?
Why would Maisie be worried? She is just a maid.
Because Teresa Grant was late, and I was really afraid that I would mess something up during her visit, because I'm really clumsy.
Oh.
Oh, something is going on here. I feel it.
We're gonna take a short break.
Hold on.
Hold on. We have not asked all our questions.
Murphy.
Take the next few minutes to fill out your accusation forms. We will be back to collect them.
No, we have more questions.
One more minute question.
Two more questions.
Maisie, I want to know what's going on with you. Why would you have a motive to kill this poor lady with a fork?
I didn't kill her.
Oh, wait a minute. I got a question. Did you give her a different fork when you saw her?
No.
Why would she
was
gave
she
her
gonna
water?
eat her
Why would she give her a
shepherd's
fork?
pie?
I gave her a fork, but like we said, it was a small dessert fork. That right there is a dinner fork. That they should have
How
been
did she
laid
get
out.
a dinner fork?
I'm not sure.
No, well, the Maisie had to give it because Maisie served the food.
No, I served the food, but I served a small dessert fork with the shepherd's pie.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure.
Maisie put that secret salt solution in there.
No. Sour syrup. She actually sprinkled it when we seasoned it. I was
Wait,
the one who
wait,
served
no,
it.
I have one more question. Is the fork that she died with the same as the forks that you guys gave like us for dinner?
Yeah, they're close to that.
Close to that or the,
The same,
exact same?
They're the same. They're the same meal for us.
So
They're
they
dinner
came
forks.
from this hotel,
Yeah.
but not given by you or you.
Well,
Yes.
we don't know if they came from this hotel. There's a farmer's market down the street. Use the same place to get all their utensils. They're kind of annoying. All right, we're gonna take a short break. Take the next few minutes to fill out your accusation forms completely. We're gonna be back to collect them shortly. Thank you.
Okay, can we collect your...
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna have to choose one.
Can you guys stand together so I can get a nice group photo?
We'll come back to your accusation.
Okay.
They're coming out. They're coming around to collect your accusation forms. Now, after we take care of the accusation forms, we will entertain you with a song or two.
All right. I love a song or two.
Really good.
You know what? Honestly, take it at the end. It's fine.
Honey, tell me. Honey, who was it?
Shit, dude.
I mean, if you love me, you'll tell me.
Okay, ready, guys?
Ready. Hey, can you guys get a little closer together? My camera's on catching everybody.
Turn it sideways.
No, I don't want to.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on a pony. Stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy.
Father and I went down to camp along with General Gooding. There we saw the men and boys as thick as hasty pudding.
The lassies eat it every day, would keep a house of winter. Have so much that all be bound, they eat it when they mind her.
And there I see a swamping gun, large as log of maple. Up upon a cool little cart, a load for father's cattle.
And every time they shoot it off, it takes a horn of powder. Makes a noise like father's gun, only a nation louder. I went as 9 or 1 myself, as I is interpining. Father went as 9 again, I thought the juice was in him. Cousin Simon grew so bold, I thought he would have coughed it. Scared me so I shoved it off and hung by father's pocket.
And there I see a pumpkin shell as big as mother's basin. And every time they touch it off, they scamper like that.